Hey guys, this is DFD, aka Dark Frozen Depths, back with another Kamihime project video. I mentioned before about the whole friend code thing and all that too. I found out a little bit more stuff where it's basically you have to go through rank 20 and get SR Amon, and you will get credit. However, you have to enter the code last. If you enter it anytime sooner, it's probably not going to give you credit, so there's that. But I'm going to go through a run here. Let me kill the sound first. Okay, so I'm going to go through a run here. Going to hit skip all. And now it should reload. I like killing the back panel off because it'll sit and make this background interesting like that. But it'll do that. Get my login stuff. Skip all this crap. You're going to be doing a lot of clicking at the start. And honestly, if you do manage to luck out and do things correctly, you will start off with enough jewels to, and possibly Gem Gacha too, to pull enough Kamihime to get a ton of episodes. Enough to run through the entire step up for the jewels. Now, personally, I would have recommended you do it from other things if you're going to re-roll on this account, because a jewel step up guarantees SSR you can get on top of some decent starter pools, but that's the thing with that. Also, for some weird reason, if you skip the tutorial, it'll just give you an error message. So, I don't know what that, but it's a thing. But, anyways, let's go through this. And I may skip ahead on some parts too in order to like condense the video because I'm going to like show off some stuff, then cut the video back to when I'm actually at the next important point. But anyways, first step, claim your crap. You get 7,000 right there. 7,100 if you got the if you registered, because you'll get the 100 star coins where you can just get this thing right here. At least until that wears off. But next step is to go in gacha. I will do one gem gacha pull because of the fact that it's free and it will get you going right out the gate. Because once you do that, you can go accept some gems in order to get the rest of your free pulls out the door. And then you'll also get some Kamihime too. I did not expect an SR to drop from this. Interesting. I'm already looking like I could be any sort of element right now. But let's see, your first one. Complete your beginner missions, that's what they're saying on that one. I'm going to claim this. Personally, I recommend you would start off with like the Haruhi gacha or maybe one of these two. I don't know. If you're really trying to sip and actually just re-roll and create a new account, because remember, these two give you guaranteed SSR. You want to pull random SSR, then get your guarantees to get some extra stuff on top of it. But you're going to get this for sure, so there you go with that one. And that's 4 new Kamihime, apparently. One's an SSR. And I don't care if I get R Kamihime or not, it's just the fact that I'm trying to rack up a lot of jewels. Shiva. If she could awaken, that would be pretty good, but she can't, so that limits her a little bit. I don't know. Remember, normally reroll, don't do these just yet. Like, use your jewels on the other 10 pools. But if you're just doing the friend thing, this is the best way to go. Like, I'll do Kami first, and then I'll try to get the jewels in order to do Adon. But the trick is to try and get enough scenes in order to get the last bit of magic jewels you need. So you have to pull Gem Gacha to get the rest. Go ahead. I'm so looking like a dark main now. I'm getting so many Darkime. Well, fitting of my name. So let's see who the SSR is that pops out. I get both versions of Shiva. This is a problem because of the simple fact that you cannot use both of them at once. In my opinion, White Shiva would be better than Water Shiva in this case, but the fact that I got both of them at once, that does not help. Also, I came to find out too that if you get any of the Unleashed characters, the only one you can use is Nikke, because if you didn't unlock the SR version, you can't use the SSR. So that makes no sense. So Nikke and Diablos is the only exceptions to that, because you get them out the gate. But this is mainly just trying to get your stuff. So this is a starter. Honestly, I like how cute she is. I just used her in the last profile. She actually helped me out with that win team, because I pulled Ozzy and Minerva. Okay, I'm getting a lot of characters. This is good, because I remember, you want the jewels. And hopefully you'll get a very good Idolin to start you off with too, but who knows. If you're just going for the frame code thing, mixed elements honestly one of the better ways to go. But if you're trying to actually create a profile, then you may want to aim towards one element. Although you can still start mixed and then spread out to one element, but if you're literally re-rolling, then just focus on one element. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to go claim my crap. Especially since it gives me these EXP potions. That will be useful later. Now, after this, go into your episodes, get as many of these jewels as you may not even have to see the character story ones where you have to have like one of many characters, the EX scenarios. Like if you do it right, if you well not do it right, but get lucky. If you get lucky enough, you won't have to touch EX scenarios. And I will not be showing any of these scenes. They don't even show the image when you go into it. So I just hit skip and then just call it a day. And remember, this is a time-consuming process because you still got to do it 10 times. Even if you try to like multi-window the game on different profiles and not all that, you still have to do the same thing 10 times. It's just at once instead of like one by one. Whatever method works for you. But you're going to have pages and pages of this, so that might actually make up the jewels that you just used, because if you've gotten access to 40 scenes, you can run over and get your guaranteed SSR at Dawn as well, which means they will give you enough jewels to do both things. That's what you want to aim for. Just go in, skip, get your stuff, it'll get sent to the box, and we'll see how much I get from there. But this is going to take a minute, so that's kind of why I'm like saying that. But again, this is the least, it's time consuming but the least stressful, because your main thing of trying to actually beef up the EXP you get is going to be the EXP caves, and the stronger you can have the starting team, the easier it is to deal with, because if you're too weak, you will not be able to handle the expert cave. And possibly even a standard one. But if you're strong enough, you can handle all the expert stuff in the game, including event. So there's that. Like you can get a weak enough team, or you can get a strong enough team. Either way, you want to try and get them as strong as possible to do a little bit of the harder content so you can get to rank 20 as soon as possible. But like I said, it really depends, because sometimes RNG might just screw you over. And in my case, it's done both. I've had Like, this is going to be the 5th profile that gets credit. Although I've already done 2 more that didn't get credit because of the code thing. But, the thing is, if you want to get the most EXP in one go, you have to do expert caves. Otherwise, you're going to be doing the weaker caves, and that could take quite a few runs. And a strong enough team can just blaze through expert cave, especially if you get them light focus too, because if you get light focus, there you go. That's why I'm saying light Shiva is actually pretty good in this situation, because I got that. And the thing is, they're going to have Diablos' scene pop up kind of quickly right there, but it's like a small, tiny little panel. Maybe I can bypass that a little bit. Because remember, I gotta like censor some crap. Okay, there we go. Couldn't do a gotcha because it's hard to do. But yeah, the scene doesn't immediately pop up, so I can get past that. And I don't have any EX scenarios, so that's kind of bad. EX scenarios are your backup if you don't pull enough Kamihime. So how many jewels? 1450. Okay, so I need about 11 more Kamihime to pop up. That's doable, but it's iffy. The tickets is going to be my last resort, but I should be able to get them from Gym Gacha. Like, there's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. Gym Gacha has a lot of R Kamihime, so that can be the way to make up the bulk. Yeah, see, I just got 4 in one go. And I still have 8 more 10 pools off of this. Did I get Beelzebub again? Although having the same weapon more than once kind of helps if it's SR. But that's 6. And yeah, that's Beelzebub's weapon again. Why did they feed me her twice? Stranger things have happened though. Okay, that's 7. I still need another 3 after this. Doesn't matter who you get, you just need to get someone. Oof. But that's a lot of refills on the AP. Ooh, double oof. To be safe, I need at least 2 more because I still got that EX scenario. Maybe I've unlocked more, I don't know. But I'm in the safety mark right here just off of this. Now, if I get 1 more Kamihime, I don't have to worry about it. And there you go. So, now that I've done all this, I can even stop pulling this right here. And just go into X episodes and just start skipping again. And this should give me enough jewels to go get the last part of that. And remember, I have not touched the stage yet. Like, this has just been 13 minutes of setup. I've not touched the stage yet. Of course, you could be a little bit faster depending on how much stuff you pull, but the main trick is just skipping every single scene you get and then going with that. Because honestly, if you are curious, you can go back and rewatch these. Plus, this is a good way to see the scenes that you haven't seen before. Since you got to do this multiple times. Either that or get some friends to actually do it for you, and well, for all that, they're going to want people to do that for their accounts too, so it's kind of why I honestly think this is a little bit flawed, but it's like I understand why they're doing this, because they need more people to pay attention to this game, but still, loophole abuse. So anyways, there we go. And remember, I did all this without pulling. Like, I did all this just by pure pulling. Oops, I didn't mean to go to episode again. There we go. Gifts. There's my last 550. I have exactly 2K. This is enough to get my SSR at Dolan. Hopefully it's a good one. There's plenty of options for that one, but hopefully it's a good one. Huang Long. Oh, that's not a good one. Reason being is because she's more leaning towards Thunder. I may not have a Thunder team. E. Now, see, that's what I mean. I gotta see where all my Kamihime are gauged at, and quite frankly, I am leaning towards Thunder a little bit, so that might have worked. I'm still gonna break out Shiva in order to help me out, because her buffs and all that's pretty good. It's like light attack, but it gives me vigor, and that's a huge damage boost. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Thunder. I could go light if I do Kamihime, but they have weaker bursts, which is gonna hurt a little bit in the one thing, the caves. However, they are going to be more resistant towards damage. Ugh. Also, in terms of weapons, it kind of sucks too, but I'm definitely leaning a lot towards more Thunder. So, I think I will take that. And you can't get accessories till rank 20, that's why I clicked on that. So, here's how I'm going to set up my party. Close this. I'm going to auto set Thunder. Do not auto set if you're going to actually try to build stuff. So I will take this. You're getting fired because I want Shiva in. And I guess that's good. But I want Shiva to be up front because she's faster on burst and that will help me out later. What are your skills? Thunder attack plus charge. I don't know what the chargers are. Oh, consume charges and then you can... Okay. And she create bundles at Veros. Okay, that's interesting. What are you doing? Attack, combo rate, guaranteed weapon crush. I guess that's attack and defense. Yeah. Chance on normal attack to agree. Yeah, that's going to be good later. And you are... If I afflict an enemy, you'll deal damage, so that could help too. I guess I'll have that line up. Alright, so that's how that's going to be. I want to auto set Thunder stuff if I can and see what I get. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of those. Alright, so here's what I'm going to also do. I'm going to put my SSR in there because that's going to be like high stats. It's going to be replacing some of this stuff because our weapons are not too good for skill leveling because they're always low effects. This is going to give me... Well, actually, here's what I do. I'll up Shiva a little bit with the remainder. Because that's going to give her a little bit more oomph behind her stats and all that. And then I'm going to have to take, actually, let me just auto set Rainbow and then swap it because they're going to put her into subs anyways. Yeah, see, there you go. Now, main effect. Since I'm stuck with R, I'm going to just feed Thunder because most of my team is Thunder. And they'll get a stat bonus off of that since it's just R. If I get better crap, I'll get better crap. But, the other thing I want to do, and remember, this is a lot of setup, but the other thing I want to do, enhance 1. Doesn't matter how many times you do it, just do it once. Change base. They'll give you a little prompt eventually. But, SSR is going to have a bigger boost, so let's do this. And then, now that I've done all that, these beginner missions should clear. It'll give me a lot of EXP orbs. And from watching encounter stories, I got some stuff. I didn't mean to hit that. Now then, I can go claim my crap. And if I want to, I could try my luck again with these tickets to see if something else pops out. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, I got some more SR. So that could be a little bit more replacements. Alright, so that helps. That does help a little bit. So now I can rearrange my base stats. So you're now officially fired for sure. And SR definitely has better stats than R, so I'm going to have to kick out all my R Hime and just go for this. Now it's looking like I should have won water. But, White Shiva's got the better buffs. Now, without a doubt, your SSR easily use all your EXP spares you can to shoot them up. Sometimes you get more than one. I don't know how lucky you are. And then the ones that match the elements is the next targets because they're going to be the stat boosters. So I do all that. I am not going to be able to boost all of these all the way, but I'm going to just still feed them some stuff. And I'm going to redo my filter to, wait, not filter. Redo my enhance setting to be arm below. Recommend, go. You should be able to get all your stuff up if there's R Kamihime in there. If there's not, then you'll probably end up falling short. But you'll get another chance to boost them again anyways. So let's go to weapons now. I want to enhance these with orbs, but not with the weapons. These are going to be my stat sticks for right now. If I can help it, I will, but I'm probably not going to make it. Yeah, that's a 90. That's not even close. Okay, so change base. Now, I need to find all my SR that have assault. So you're good. In fact, I'll give you a couple of these. See where that sends you. So it's a 4. Are you assault? You're also assault. Okay. That's going to send you to 70. Come on, game. There you go. I got a lot of thunder weapons too. Oh geez, there's a lot of assault. This will greatly help me out because I'm going to start off with a crap ton of assault, especially towards thunder. So that's going to be pretty good, actually. You're also assault. Interesting. Well, I fed 70 to the others. I'm trying to keep it even. So your assault plus rush. That's pretty good. Because 2 skill is better than 1. Assault plus exceed, that's even better. So you're going to be my primary target. I'm going to just recommend this. And I'm going to just feed this 3 batches. Whatever your skill level hits after this, I'm going to adjust it to the next one, so I'll get it to 12. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's that. Boom. And now I know you need 10 for this, so that's what I will do. Your skill level 5. And what else was I trying to boost? 1, 2, 3. And after all this enhancing, you should clear weekly quests in order to actually get more stuff, so there's that too. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if I have enough to get them all to level 5. No, I'm going to be short by 3. but I'll get those eventually. So this gave a significant stat boost, as you can see. Like, I almost tripled my power output. That's why you do this. Now, this should have cleared missions, so I got more orbs. Claim this stuff, and then I start enhancing all the stuff that I did not get the max normal level, which is one of these that will finish you off. And then all this stuff I could just try to level 40. And then I go back to my Adon and beef up this last one. Now, that was a half-hour setup, basically. But you see how much more of a significant boost it just gave me. This should be enough power to actually deal with, I do believe, expert level on the Haruhi event. So I can immediately just do that if I want to. But this makes auto on this just completely trivial. And then I could just go in, find characters or whatever, and then just run off of that one. Oh. You would be good. You're very powerful. I'm going to keep that on a back burner. Because I could swap in somebody else and just do it. Now then, finally into a fight. Step 1. Skip ability, skip animation, speed up. You can take this element thing if you want. It will just remove the thing in the corner. But back to battle. And I can just let this auto. They should be able to instantly kill with how much they've been boosted. Like just instant kill. And I will just hit rebattle and it'll send me right back in. Hopefully you stay here, because I want you to for the EXP quest and stuff. I gotta remember who that is. So I'm gonna keep double checking it. So at this point, storyline's pretty much trivial. You should be able to just auto battle all this. The only other thing I could say is to pay attention to see if you can summon, because you're gonna want that for the next step when you get a little bit further. Again, you don't need a lot of this, but it makes it easier for when you go through to each profile. Because all you really need to do is just get the rank 20 however you can, and then get SRM on. And then you enter the friend code after you do all that. You can friend request people if you want. I choose not to because I have no clue if I want to keep this account or not. It still depends on if it gets any better. And I'm not finding any side stuff either. That's not helping. But just try to find the best out of the ones you can. And honestly, if I swapped it over, I'd have less assault, but I'd have more HP with Diablos. It gives Shiva some assault boost, but all the other 4 would just get cut in half on their assault boost. Once you see that Jules thing pop up, you've completed that main quest. So just move on to the next. Nothing in Thunder. There's 2 of them now. Oh wait, that's the same guy. How did that... Okay, but I see him right there, so I'm not going to select him. I want to try and keep them separate because that, again, that will greatly help on the EXP quest because it'll just give me an easy clear. SSR Diablos is just that powerful at the start. Like, she's like 80% elemental with how she works. She honestly gives the she honestly gives special attack, but given how you have to mix elements, best case scenario, you'll end up getting like 80% assault. I mean, 80% elemental out of her. And I don't even have to change my team. I just got to give Lancelot a different weapon. Like, as long as I don't give her a light or a thunder weapon, then she's good. I could just do it like that. But, I'm still not finding stuff. Also, anybody that has this is not qualified for it, because if you try to come back and your account is not like 30 days old or less, the friend code expires. As in, you won't be able to enter it. Like, they will literally prevent you from entering any friend code, no matter whose it is. So those accounts are basically dead accounts. If you want to come back, just make a new one. Like, if you had an old account and didn't get anything good, just make a new one. Just make a new one. Okay, you're still there. I'm paying very close attention not to pick that person, because if I take a different add-on, they're going to disappear off of that. So, again, storyline, very easy, very trivial. These guys, they're easy to kill even if you don't level up anything. It's just the fact that if you level up your base stats, you should be able to handle, like, where I'm at right now, I should be able to handle the beginner version of the EXP caves and also the standard. Expert, if I play smart, I can still do that. But I won't have any healers, so that's going to be tricky. Because expert cave enemies be hitting for about 1,000 more with some attacks, so they're going to shred your HP. And you seen Huang Long popped up. That's the problem. I want her to pop up before the fight ends. Because if she shows up before the fight ends, then I'll be good to go. I can summon her and complete that step. That's the RNG step right there, because of the fact that you may not even get access to summoning Dawn until you start the EXP quest. You want it before you do that, so it makes it a little bit easier. Because trust me when I say EXP quest, you want to break limit your characters in order to have them to get as much HP as possible. And you get free break limit items after you clear the first panel, which is like 9 missions. But if I really wanted to, I can give Shiva a vigor boosting buff on everybody, and their damage will just spike, because it's in another multiplier. And yeah, more storyline like, oh no, Amon's in danger. Now, as far as I know, if you've cleared all of this zone, like all 5 of these quests, you should be almost to rank 10. And that's when you can do the EXP quest. Okay, he's still there, thankfully. But why am I fighting Ouroboros? However, that's actually not a bad thing, because Ouroboros is an elemental boost, not an assault boost. So combined with the combined with Huang Long, my Thunder character should be hitting much harder. Like, oh yeah, they're almost hitting 4,000 now. They're hitting like around 2.5. They're hitting anywhere between like 3 to 4. If you know enough about what to do, then elemental stuff is pretty easily. And honestly, yeah, I meant to skip ahead, but there's a lot of stuff to really say on this one, so there's that. I'm like more or less saying things that I remember when we go along, because sometimes you need that. Also, have fun with the names if you want. Some of these names are actually pretty funny. Like, I won't even deny that. Some of these names are actually pretty funny. Like, somebody just called themselves Yeet. This random profile just put my name as Jeff. But a few other profiles I've made just for this stuff, I made cracks at Diablos, I made cracks at like a few different things with the names. It's actually kind of funny. But yeah, this is just auto battle. Storyline is that easy. Oh jeez, there's Hong Wong again. I think I need to get 2 of those little clocks to drop, because they're going to be your main thing. Wow, that's some power level, but it's probably going to change. But those clocks are the main thing because you're going to reduce the summon time of your main Adolin whenever those pop out. So that will greatly help trying to get a summon off. Because you have to do that at least once in order to get to the next panel, and that's where the break limit stuff is. Otherwise, you would have to farm the element quest, and that's going to be a problem if you don't have the right element. And honestly, just for kicks, let me put this on Shiva. I can even give an attack buff to somebody, so I'll do that for you. You're going to boost your elemental even further. Estrella's not going to do anything, I don't think. Yeah, she don't do much. And honestly, just for kicks. Because that debuff's going to spread. Yeah, look how much more damage I did. I almost doubled it just off of all that. That's what I mean by multiplier views. I didn't need to do all that, but it helps. And that was just with 20% defense down. Imagine if I had the full 50%. So yeah, rank 6, and I just got chivalry, so that's going to help even further. I don't know why I went the light. That's force of habit. But Joshua I's still there. Nobody else has popped up. I went. There's a lot of 10%. There is a lot of 10%. Those 10% Diablos is just crap. You want the 30. Like, worst case, you want the 30% Diablos. But yeah, let's do it a little bit further. I'm going to put this on. This is just to test something. Can I stack it? Yes, I can. She's got 3 attack buffs. One of them's Vigor, though. And that did not debuff defense, but that's fine. That's fine. Because it still did a lot more. Oh, and look, she's popped up. So now I lucked out. Summon her once, which should instant kill a wave. Honestly, some of the SSR Adolins can instant kill bosses. I probably should have saved it for Lilith just to show that off. But Shiva's gonna hit hard. She almost killed her instantly, and Shiva's not even getting a boost like the other characters. Especially when I get Shiva's second skill. That's gonna be dangerous. Like the enemies, that's gonna be very dangerous. So that was a Lilith fight. That's enough for that one. Now, I memorized when Sutter appears, and we just recently had an event where she had an SSR version, but when Sutter appears, that is when I definitely cleared enough of the storyline. And I'll just do some other crap in order to get some rank points too, because event more rank points than storyline, so you can actually do event like a few times. But also now that I summoned once, I'm good to go. I just need to finish off storyline to get SR on. The first panel should be done, and then I'll be good to go there. And the fact that you do not consume any AP at all during all this is so good. Because they give, I think, up to rank 50 free AP costs. And even then, you'll probably rack up quite a few half elixirs by then. Because you'll probably have pulled like a good chunk of the gym gacha. You can do quests in order to get them, like epic quests or event. So you could have a good decent chunk of half elixirs in order to go through stuff, and that will help you out with if you're trying to turn the new account into a real one. Especially since for clearing all these and then tossing in the code, you should instantly get another 2,000 magic jewels because You're supposed to get 500 for clearing each chapter up to chapter 4. And that's an easy way to tell that you've already met the requirements, because that stops happening when you get SR or Mon. But the problem is, if you enter the code before that 20, there's a very good chance you probably aren't getting credit. So that's the dangerous part about that. Wow, there's still no... There's a lot of water. Are people pulling water? Joshua A's still there. I want to keep Joshua A for that event because I'm going to do it. Like, that's going to make the event so trivial. Like, so easy. Also, yeah, if you happen to luck out and get potions for the EXP quest, that kind of helps you out a little bit more. But don't count on it. Like, you want to be strong enough to handle EXP quests without potions. That way, you could potentially even just auto battle it. And this is getting quite a bit of EXP as well. You may or may not have materials in order to break limit a Kamihime as well. I don't know if they're guaranteed to drop. Okay, that's still just Joshua. So let's go pick this. Yeah, she had an event where there was an SSR version of her. She's normally an SR at one. You may not kill this in one turn, but as you can see, it doesn't really matter. Especially since Shiva does like 2 hits worth of damage whenever she counters it. I'm glad I pulled her. I wish I would have got a second SSR I could have used at the same time, but what can you do? Speaking of doing, we now have some more stuff to take care of. I didn't mean to send that friend request or restart the thing. So funny, I got support. But now that I've done that, I'm going to claim all my crap. Because I should have used a skill as well at this point too. I forgot to do that as well. Now that I've claimed all of this, the next mission starts. I want to get this weapon right here because this is going to be Rainbow Assault and it's going to boost everything. More so, I'm going to use that equipment pretty soon because it's going to give me the booster for SSR Diablos pretty soon. Because Lancelot can use this sword. So, first things first, I'm going to enhance it. I'm going to just toss whatever I have at it. Because this is going to boost everyone. No matter what element they are, no matter what rarity, it's going to boost everyone just having this. In my opinion, it is one of the best starter weapons. The problem is, it's going to be very outpaced later on. So actually, let me see if I get EXP Spears. Yeah, I can get it to 52, so that's going to be a good stat boost. Now that I've done that, I'm going to replace this with it. Oh wait, the axe is what? That's a Shine Assault. I need that Shine Assault. Because that's going to give me, that's going to give more stuff for Shiva. And I will switch this back in a second. Now then, my next step, I gotta go to my Kamihime, hit break limit, and see if I can break limit anyone. Which I cannot. That's a problem. So, that now means I am unable to get any materials for that one right now. I probably could, I'm gonna have to go here. And I don't mind still having this, because, the way this is set up, I can still get some crap from here. But notice how I now have 3 different elements in my party. Keep that in mind with SSR Diablos. Sorry, the Phantom Diablos. That's what I should really say. That makes it easier. And if you didn't get your summon off, this is probably a good place to try and do it because there's like 3 rounds. So it buys you like 2 extra rounds plus a potential drop of a clock, which means that'll remove 7 turns. Any add-on that has 7 turns or less should allow you to do that. And yeah, I'm just not getting anything. So let's do something different. And let's go into the event, because I should be able to handle the event. So, story, clean my crap. Story fights are ridiculously easy. Like, they're as easy as storyline. Seriously. And it's also good I took Lancelot off of Thunder, because it would have did less damage to the wind one. I probably still would have killed it easily, but still. But yeah, you can get stuff that's dropped, and you might have materials in order to break limit somebody now, but there's a good chance of that. I didn't mean to redo the fight. I don't want to redo the fight. So skip this. And this will also get you more jewels too if you didn't make it. This is your literal last resort, because it'll give you a lot of jewels. Joshua is still there. I don't know why I was up there twice, but okay. So here we go with this. Easy. Now I do believe at this point I should have unlocked the actual event stages, so no, I don't want to send a firm request. So this should have gotten me. Yes. You need certain ranks in order to do all this stuff. You're not going to be able to do extra pretty soon, but I will go through standard. And not with the Joshua one, because I want to save that. So this is what I mean. Event, easy. I want to save that stuff, but no, I'll just normal attack it. They don't do much damage. You can withstand it, especially with Shiva. Well, I'm assuming that's assuming you pulled Shiva, but SSR characters would definitely help out, regardless of who they are. Even the weakest SSR is helping on these. And the one get attack and defense down. Like, look how ridiculously easy that was. So now, this is where I did get a super potion to drop, because I want my health to be up for this, because Shiva, Vigor. Vigor works best when your health is at its highest point. And given all that, I want you to take that hit. I want Shiva to get the most combo rate, because an attack power. Estrella, I probably should have done that first. That would have helped me out with the one enemy. So what's this? Auto. And that was ridiculously easy. Like, look how quickly I just killed him. This is what I mean. Event is easy. And then this burst should just finish her finish him off, whoever. No, it didn't. It almost did, though. But when Shiva bursts, she'll sit up and double attack with her ability, so that actually helps out a little bit, too. And this is the other reason. This is like the best rank points you're probably going to get before you get into the what's his name? The EXP caves. I couldn't think of that for a second. So you'll probably get more stuff. You just need to clear one quest to get the last part of the story. And then there's some more event materials or whatever too, but that's not important unless you really want a weapon. So I'm going to claim all this stuff. I'm going to see if I can pull somebody else from the gacha too, just randomly. Like I said, you're going to want to go to something like this and pull first if you're re-rolling. And then save your step-ups for after you get some good stuff from here. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm capable of break limiting any Kamihime yet. Okay, I could. As long as you can break limit one, it doesn't matter who. You want that. Because that will free up these quests. Now, I can do that with others. And I also want to level up a Kamihime. So, considering I have to use more than one potion on this one, I will be doing this. Now that I've done that, second panel mission, there's the other batch of break limit stuff. So now that I've done that, I can go and get these characters boosted. So that said, I'm going to up this version of Shiva. If you did just bare minimum, you're only going to be able to break limit SR and SSR once. The R can go up twice. But just boost the ones that are in your party, because they're the ones you want to break limit. But yeah, you may be able to trade for a material to do it twice on somebody, but out the gate, you're only doing it once. Like, if I wanted to do Shiva more, I'd need this. And that's where you need to do raids. You wouldn't be able to do that. And then this is the element quest, so good luck. But now that I've done that, let's go enhancing for real. I'll just burn all my potions on these EXP potions on them. And this should hold me for the rest of this profile. Even if I go over on experience points, I don't care. I just want those front four to get boosted to max level, which will also unlock their scenes. Like, if they're 1-star max level, this will unlock their scenes. And that's what you will also want, because it will get you more abilities to use. If you're unsure if you can clear the expert thing, you want these abilities. So, now that that's done, I can go back to episode, find their crap, and I'm not going to be able to censor all this. I'm honestly curious about this scene, but I'll check it out off camera. I got a quick glimpse of it. I forgot what her stuff was. I know Light Shivas. I've seen it before. I own her. She is amazing for late teams. She's amazing in general. And also getting my Dolan's max level kind of helped out too, because I got her scene as well. But now that I've done that, There may be some more beginner missions you might have cleared as well off of this. So, you can claim your crap, you can go out here, you can go gotcha if you want. If you're not already rank 10, that's your next target right here. New character. Oh my goodness, I got a hundo. Ah. And the sad thing is, she's actually pretty good for a buffer too. Oh no. I gotta up her. I have to. She's too good not to use, even on other teams. Eesh. Okay, so that's gonna spike me a little bit more on output, so that's actually quite helpful. So you are the weakest win the weakest I can't talk. Weakest one. I was about to say weakest link, but okay. Now I'm 20,000. That is generally the recommended power you want in order to be able to take on expert whenever this unlocks, but you need rank 10. So I'm going to just subquest until I get in there. Are you still there? Yes, you are. Let's go with Will, and I'm going to take this. Honestly, if I did another run of standard, I probably would have got enough in one go. You want rank 10. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to do it multiple times. So yeah, this point is pretty much trivial until you get to the expert EXP quest, because that's going to be the tricky part. That is very, very, very tricky. Nobody will summon Long out the gate. So this will be the time I try to summon her if I didn't already. And also, I do have a decent amount of HP in order to deal with the quest, the expert. If you want, you could just keep getting through subquests in order to get more stuff. That helps out. Joshua's still there. Okay, good. Again, I'm really trying to make sure that SSR Diablos is there, because that greatly helps in fighting that stuff. It really does. I will show just how easily it will turn Expert Cave into a joke if you have access to SSR Diablos. Like, there's a first wave right there. It's funny, one is called Incubus and one is called Succubus. Incubus is actually a male demon, but then again, there's male characters turned into female ones in this game, so who knows. There, I'm rank 10. That's the biggest target. It would have took sooner than an hour if I did things a little bit differently, but oh well. Now, this is why I've been saving up this. And everybody has all the abilities they're going to get. So, Shiva, take that, Estrella, just in case, take this, take this. Yeah, that was damage based on debuffing. Dead will take that. So let's feed that. This should nuke you out of existence. I will feed you this. This should nuke all of that out. I wanted to make sure I killed that Sapphire one because the Sapphire ones are always the biggest issue, and I should have saved it. Crap. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine because I will still nuke both of them pretty hard. Now, with the SSR Diablo's boost, just watch how much more damage I deal. And that's without debuffs. It's like almost double of what I normally do without debuffs. And some of them are even hitting 5 digits. Well, I forgot, the Sapphire has much higher defense. I'm hitting 5-digit damage when done right. That is just how good those Eidolons are. Also, Diablo says this stuff out of nowhere too. Ignore her. That is the power of SSR Diablos, because she'll make your entire team just do that if you set them up properly. However, if you do get a hundo, like I just did with Belial, then you may want to focus on that element. Because, I don't know how many Fire Kamihime I have right now, but that would be what I'd be trying to lean towards, thanks to the fact that she showed up. Which I am a little bit irritated about because it's too little too late, but oh well. So now at this point, all you're trying to do, Expert Caves, because that's going to be the best EXP booster. Like, literally. Okay, so I got a Dark and Thunder boost right here. That's the next best thing, trying to boost as many elements as you can with an add-on. So, let's, Lancelot, of course, give you this. I probably should have put that on Shiva. I don't know. Give you all this. Give you this. Figure boost. Please load. I don't know why it does that. It kind of like randomly delays off of like maybe sounds. But Shiva should instantly sweep this whole wave because she's just that good. Now I'm going to save my stuff. Defense down. I'm going to try to take this one out with Estrella. She didn't do it. I don't know. Are you AoE? No, but you did a crap ton of damage. Shiva, do this. Like, if you play smart, you can handle this. That's the main thing. And actually, maybe I should have a Lumari in front because of the fact that she will debuff enemies. And that will carry over. But even without that, I'm still doing quite a bit. And these are the ones you really want to see. Dark gives the most... Dark Carbuncles give the most RP and EXP. You want to see them. Yeah, let's give that to Shiva. Because Shiva's going to deal the most damage, I think. Because of the weakness damage. No, she doesn't do most, but... she still does the other thing. If I had potions, I could have healed up for that. But, oh well. Oh look, you finally got an arrow charge. Too little, too late. Fight's over. But this is what I'm talking about. And then, if you do this like 4 or 5 times, you should get enough rank points in order to, like, finish off the account. Okay, that's a light booster, which is interesting. I found another one. Oh boy. Hmm. Let's put Shiva for that. And the combo rate, give you this, give you this, give you this, give you this. And I want you defense down. Didn't work. But that should nuke the crap out of you. Dead. And let's go off of this. It is so good if you get SSR Diablos. It is so good. Dead, we'll send that off. The problem is I'm about to lose all these buffs, so Shiva's not going to hit as hard. Oh, so I can keep 2 people up with that. Interesting. How long does this last? 4. So I can have at most 2 people have it, but that's fine. I still did a crap ton of damage. There you go. That's how easy it really is. If you get 100% at Dolans or SSR Diablos, even this is a joke. But that's rank 18. I think it will take 2 more runs. And honestly, I do want a friend request that, but chances are I'm not going to find another one. I don't see anything worthy. Thunder damage down. What that does is actually a resistance towards the damage, not the actual thing. Ooh! Ooh, another hundo. Another hundo. I don't see anybody AoE buffing this stuff, so I'm going to have to go with this. If you want to try and be as safe as possible, do double Diablos, because that will just HP and attack boost everybody. Maybe you want that, maybe you don't. I don't know. But, quite frankly, that's the safest bet. I'm going to use Shiva just to kill off this one wave. Honestly, I would rather save it for when I see 2 carbuncles. But I need to kill crap. If you can ability nuke the ever-loving crap out of these guys, that's the best way to go. And of course, Lancelot can sometimes help, because there's always that defense down shield. Really just toss on something. So that helped that. I will send you out to that. And you out to that. With that spread of damage, I shouldn't take too much. And yeah, if you kill something in the debuff spread, stuff like that can happen. So, that's something to know. Last round, I have nothing to use, but as long as Shiva's HP stays above 80%, it's good, but just one hit she takes will remove that. Yeah, you haven't forgotten about abilities, have you? No, I haven't. Shut up, Diablos. I honestly find that more annoying than helpful, because it's like, even a newer player should be paying attention to that stuff. Just to see what she'd do if this survives. Oh yeah, that should probably one-shot him. That's good. I think I will have enough to get close, but not there. Yeah. But you get so much rank points off of this. And I don't even have to do this another time. I can just go on a weaker one and just deal with that one. And this is just for comparison's sake, because just look how much easier it is when I do the same stuff. Like, I'm just buffing. Normal one-shot stuff, because you're expecting that. I mean, she hits for like 40 to 60,000. That's enough to insta kill a lot of mobs. Now then, I send out Lancelot, instant kill. Instant kill. Instant kill. This is what I mean. Like, that's how much of a difference it is between expert and beginner. However, beginner's EXP is crap compared to expert. The only reason that hit so weak is because she wasn't debuffed. If the enemy was debuffed, it would have did a lot more. And that's enough to finish it off. But I literally got like 6 times more just from going on the highest one. But now I am ranked 20. So, what to do? Go here, enter your friend code. I do believe I copy pasted it. Yes. Okay. Once that's done, register code, you're good to go. And an interesting way to sit and do this is to like confirm. This is what you get for sitting up doing the chapters. That would have been helpful sooner. But whoops. So now then, that's all for this. This should have credit now that I've gotten rank 20 in SR Mon and actually applied the code after the fact. So now that I've done that, I should have credit and it should pop up on my account. The way it works is the fact that the first 3 will give the same prize, so you'll get like the little bit of jewels and like the 1 shard, I do believe, or something like that. Then the 4th one upgrades a tier. The first prize repeats 3 times, the second prize repeats 3 times, the 3rd prize repeats 3 times, and then you get the 1 SSR guarantee ticket. So that's how that works. So there's also a retweet campaign too, but the way this goes, this right here happens 3 times, then this happens 3 times, then this happens 3 times. Then you get this. That means you will get a lot more stuff than you would think. That is a total of 13,500 magic jewels. And I do believe at least 4 draconic eyes. Yeah. That's why you want to do this stuff. Because this is a huge, huge spike towards your main account. Or if you want to re-roll, a huge spike towards your new account. So yeah, enjoy. So if you don't have friends that really do this help you out, do it yourself. That's all I can really say. And then also, because I've cleared rank 20, I've got these. If you want this, you'd have to clear quest 5. And these are like rank 40 and 50, but that's not too hard to get. You also get bonus stuff up to ranks you reach as well with that code. So up to rank 50, you'll get some stuff, and I do believe that's like SSR guaranteed stuff and all that for this new account. So again, if you're doing a fresh account, perfect time to do it. If you're doing a just to beef up the main account, then make 10 dummy accounts. Just do that. But anyways, that's all for this. This has gone on more than long enough, and quite frankly, I did intend to cut out parts to make it faster, but I had a lot to really say and a lot to really show. So I'm generally showing how quickly it can actually be. It's like maybe an hour or so. So honestly, do that like a couple of times a day maybe, and you'll easily get it in like a few days. I'm already on the 5th one. I'll be doing more. So I'm like halfway done. But anyways, that's all for this, guys. More of this will come soon, and take care.